Relations between Africa and Europe are sometimes tense. We've found the right person to unravel them. Relations between music and politics are sometimes impenetrable. We've found the right person to explain them to us. Youssou N'Dour, Senegal's new culture and tourism minister and world-famous singer.
Bonjour, Monsieur le Ministre.
Hello, have you got used to being called Monsieur le Ministre for the past 6 months?
Yes, but I think what matters is what you're doing for your country.
Well, that's precisely the meaning of the questions we've chosen for iTalk. Let's start with this one.
Bonjour, je m'appelle.
Hello, my name is Lambahna. I'm from Guinea and I live in Brussels. I have a question for Youssou N'Dour. I used to listen to your music. Don't you regret having left music for politics? Already regretting it? You only joined the government back in April.
Yes, it was in April. I think, as I was saying from the start, what you have to look at is how I became involved in my country. It's a long story, but I think young people need a framework. They really need support and to feel they're involved. And so those are the lines I've been thinking along.
But at some point there's a personal decision. Was there a point when you thought, I want to help my country, Senegal?
Yes, through music. I've always sung, talked. I think there came a time when I felt the need to bring my small contribution thanks to my experience.
Okay, now a second question for Youssou N'Dour here on Euronews.
My name is Sarah and I'm from Romania. And my question is whether you think that you had a greater impact on youth through your music or through politics.
Oh. Donc plus d'impact.
Non, je crois que les deux vont de pair.
I think they work together. I think you forget about yourself when you're committed to your country. Music is a part of your country. That's how I see it. So, personally, that's how I experience it. I feel that's how I contribute to my country.
J'ai l'impression que j'apporte ma contribution autour de mon pays.
And another question on iTalk.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm Belgian. I would like to know how you view the humanitarian relation between Europe and Africa in the long term.
D'un point de vue humanitaire.
Bon, moi je dis d'un point de vue humanitaire, il faut se respecter les uns et les autres.
From a humanitarian point of view, we need to respect each other. I also think Africa is opening up. Look at China, for example, gaining ground in exchanges with Africa. You in the West fund a lot of things. We don't.
That's becoming increasingly difficult, the source of much internal debate.
You still fund a lot of things. We don't because we don't have the means. But I think relations between Europe and Africa need to be balanced out. There are ways of doing this. For instance, asking what we need, so we can say what it is we need. That's how Europe can help us. Imposing decisions doesn't work, and has never worked. But that's the kind of relationship that's been going on for many years.
Does the presence of China, Chinese investment, represent a threat?
No, I think, like I said, that China and Asia as a whole is asking us what we want and act according to what we want. I think we need to balance out relations between Europe and Africa by saying, look at what the Africans want from you.
Youssou
N'Dour is answering our questions here on iTalk.
Dear Mr. N'Dour, congratulations for your first 6 months in Cabinet and best wishes for upcoming work. What is your level of concern about the current problems in Mali, and to what extent do you think Europe and the Western world should have taken a more proactive position on the problem?
I think we need to put things into perspective. I'm in charge of culture and tourism. Culturally, Africa has always called for dialogue. As soon as conflicts broke out, President Macky Sall, His Excellency Macky Sall, told us to spread the word and talk with our counterparts and encourage dialogue.
Parler avec nos homologues de la culture et instaurer le dialogue. Nous croyons au dialogue.
We believe in dialogue because, you know, Africa, its foundations, the Mandate Charter, history goes back to before colonization. We are calling for dialogue.
La colonisation, donc nous prenons le dialogue et
in fact, I'm getting in touch with my counterparts all over Africa to try and spread a message and get the population involved. I think such an approach will improve understanding. We believe in it, and as far as we are concerned, we try to promote dialogue. Culture transcends conflict and is a way of trying to talk with each other.
And the next question for Youssou N'Dour here on iTalk.
Bonjour Youssou.
Hello Youssou, I'm Jean-Marie from Brussels. I'd like to ask you what you think of US policy towards Africa. Are you behind Obama or Romney in the 2012 election?
Romney dans les élections américaines en 2012.
Taking sides?
No, I can't do that. I'm here as a minister of Senegal, and the voice of Senegal is very important. I cannot intervene in internal politics or in the US campaign.
But you have a favorite?
I can't answer that question here. I believe America is a solid partner. We want America to remain strong. And we want America to continue advocating what I call the balance between Africa and the United States. There is a lot to say, and we don't have much time to develop here. But I hope these elections will allow the candidates to talk about Africa and to reconsider relations with Africa.
And now a final question for Youssou N'Dour here on iTalk.
Hello, my name is Kenzie. I'm English. My question for Youssou N'Dour: what do you intend to do to help children in Africa?
A short answer for such a broad question.
Well, it's as I said. How am I involved? I've always said young people need a framework. They need to be made aware. They need to be involved. Children need to be protected. And that's where we are involved. Under instruction by the President and the Prime Minister, of course. We work every day with the Ministry in charge of childhood. For young people as well. We try to bring a breath of fresh air by giving them hope, caring for their education. I think education is the foundation. We mustn't forget our roots either.
Would it be easy to go back to music if you leave your position at the ministry?
Music will always be my passion. It will always be a part of what I do. I've sung a lot of songs aimed at our leaders and the people. I think my songs live on. I still feel the passion. And when I will find time for it, I will do music again. But today, I'm focused on my country, Senegal, the land of Teranga, which is something you can't explain. Senegalese Teranga is hospitality. It's the only country in the world which is known as the land of Teranga. Even the lions are called Teranga lions. And if you haven't been to Senegal before, I'm inviting you and your team so you can see what a beautiful and welcoming country it is.
Yes, I've been several times and I can confirm that. Thanks for answering our questions here on iTalk, Youssou N'Dour, and thank you to the European Parliament's Audiovisual Department here in Brussels. Please join us again soon for another edition of iTalk.